Superstar was the latest celeb to get the roast treatment at Netflix's greatest roast of all time. The event streamed live and saw the GOAT take hit after hit from athletes and comedians.
It is great to be with a bunch of people sitting around talking smack about Tom Brady, or as we call that in the Manning family, Thanksgiving.
Tom also lost $30 million in crypto. Tom, how did you fall for that? I mean, even Gronk was like, me know that not real money. Like,
boys, Giselle gave you an ultimatum. Giselle said, you retire or we're done. That's what she said to you, Tom. You retire or we're done. Let me tell you something. When you got a chance to go 8 and 9 and all it will cost you is your wife and your kids, you got to do what the you got to do. Do you understand me?
Oh, my goodness, man. Here's the thing. Brady looked to be a good sport for most of the jabs, but he's making headlines for the joke he didn't like. He made it known. Comedian Jeff Ross making light of Patriot owner Robert Kraft's past legal troubles.
That scrawny rookie famously walked into the owner Robert Kraft's office and said, "I'm the best decision your organization has ever made." Would you like a massage? I love Robert Kraft. I love. Okay.
Ooh, well, despite that moment, the night continued with more jokes at Brady's expense.
I mean, what's funny is that was the joke that set him off, because there were some other things that were said.
Because it wasn't at his expense. It was someone.
I think that's why, because they were at his expense, which he asked
How did they
for.
do this, though? Is it just for entertainment?
I don't know. I mean,
why
they
set
didn't-
yourself up for that?
They didn't say it was for
get it.
sure.
They didn't. I was about to say. I feel like we would know.
You just probably got paid to get roasted.
People love it.
I'm sure there was some money in that.
I just didn't understand it.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern.
There it is, D Street. What's going on with you, baby?
What's good, bro? What's good, my guy?
Man, it's been good, man. This is Hayes Street. Appreciate the people coming through, man, checking it out. We are going to talk about Tom Brady getting roasted, toasted, and burned. That's what we called it. We are currently in Boston right now. Figured it was only fitting, man. We take the private jet to Boston. And here we are. So we in Boston. I don't know what part. So any Bostonians out there, let us know where we are, man. We put the billboard up. We jumped up on the screen, and here we are, man. So with all that being said, man, what's going on, man? How was your weekend, bro?
Great weekend, chilling. Went out, saw some training with premier athletes, man. Got to chill with couple kids, man. Jabari Brady from Chaminade. Jeremiah Smith was out there. Got to talk to his family. Great weekend, bro. Cinco de Mayo, man. Went out there, had a little drink. Went out there, had a little, you know what I'm saying? Had a little.
Mommy!
Cinco de Mayo, went out there, had a little. You know what I'm saying?
Sure enough. You had the hat on too? You had the hat on too?
Well, you should see me, boy. Yeah. You should see my 1-2, boy. Whatever they call it, boy.
Stick. No head movement. Just shoulders, arms, and hips.
I get it in, boy.
I feel you, man. So listen, man, let's real quick. Let's kind of recap some stuff, man. I felt it was only necessary. I came on here with my Tupac shirt on. Since we had a great show Friday, kind of, fun Friday show. We were talking about the Drake beefs, and then we kind of went down memory lane with all the different diss tracks and beefs. And of course, I had Tupac Shacker, as that news lady called him, his greatest, hit 'em up song. But over the weekend, man, quite a few things have happened, man. Cat Williams dropped a live. Tom Brady got roasted. But here go another thing. And I wanted to bring this up to you, and I meant to ask you this. Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese and the WNBA started, and am I the only person that didn't know about it or didn't hear about it until I saw the highlights, like on Twitter?
No, you're not the only person that didn't hear about it. A lot of people didn't hear about it.
Isn't that crazy? And I just wanted to say, that's the wild thing. all of that hype from college. Not even 3 months later, what, 2 months later, a month and a half later, she's back on the court, drops what, 22, 23, something like that. Had a great showing. Yeah, it's preseason. I get it. And then they didn't even show the Angel Reese and what's her name? Cardona, the young lady from South Carolina, the tall center. They didn't even show her game. Like, that's where the WNBA, excuse me, that's where they fail. That's where they fail.
Okay, so I'll say this. In this new day and age, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where TV is kind of a la carte.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see baseball. Because you kind of got to go find what you want to see.
Agreed.
Is that fair? Like you don't see hockey. Like sometimes back 10 years ago, they were able to put it in your face. They're not anymore. It only shows up on your timeline if you're interested in it. So I'll give them that. But you're right. It's almost like they're going to play for a league that's kind of buried. You know what I'm saying? Kind of.
But they didn't even try to get out the sand. Like, for example, I don't watch women's basketball, college women's basketball, but it was in my face. It was forced in my face. This right here, it's not like you're 6 or 8 months later and it kind of died down. I mean, it was only couldn't have been no more than 2 months, if that. And there was no publicity, no nothing. I didn't even know till I was like, was that a practice? Was that like a scrimmage game or something? Like,
right.
Which technically, I guess you could call it that, a preseason game, but the season kicked off. Or maybe that was the first game. I don't know. But anyhow, WNBA kicked off, and I think they dropped the ball. And I would say this, and I don't know the back end of the marketing street, but I would take my games straight to YouTube. That would be my network. No, for real. Because that's where, like you said, the majority of people watch. Bro, I don't even watch television. I watch YouTube. I would take all my games to YouTube.
But YouTube created YouTube TV. You see what I'm saying? So,
which is nothing. Yeah.
Right. So if you say take it to YouTube, I don't know if you're thinking just right to YouTube, but I think if they come to YouTube, YouTube will negotiate YouTube TV. You see what I'm saying?
Well, that's fair. That's fine. That's all I'm saying. I get it. That's fair. That's fine. Whatever. The reason I'm saying that is because you're seeing all of these media outlets. Prime example, we're going to talk about it here. Netflix is now doing live shows, right? They did a live Cat Williams. They did a live this right here, the roast. They're starting to get into this live television.
That's a good one.
So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's a good one. We don't understand the inner workings of that business, but that's a good one. If you could go to Netflix and kick off their live streaming, but they may not want women's basketball.
No, I get it. No, I'm just talking right. You're 100% right. I was just saying
that's a good one.
But my thing is this: the other games weren't even televised. So if they're not even televised, why not live stream them to YouTube? Cut a deal with YouTube or whatever. But they weren't even televised, so nobody even saw them. They only saw clips and highlights from what was recorded, I would assume.
When you say televised, right? You're telling me that those games aren't even streamed somewhere?
No. Fact checkers, let me know. Fact check.
Are you serious, dog? Like, you're telling me those games aren't what? I'm not buying that, dog. Really?
Let me know, fact checkers, all the fact checkers in the chat. Let me know, from my understanding, Caitlin Clark's game.
We're going to put up the WNBA.
Yeah, Caitlin Clark's game was televised, and the Angel Reese game was not televised.
Wow.
So I was just saying, that's why I say, in my heart of hearts, I would just take it to YouTube, man, and get some views instead of not getting any views. Or Amazon Prime. Like you say, Amazon's starting to get into football games, or Peacock or something. I don't know, bro.
Okay, so dang, you're right, dog. Like, you look at their schedule and TV has nothing. Maybe it is the preseason. It's the preseason. Maybe regular season is different.
Yeah, but jump on it. These two girls hot. They hot right now. Don't let it die down.
Okay, now regular season, they got a couple in Prime Video, Ion, ESPN2, ESPN3 regular season. They got a couple, but not even all of them.
Yeah, I would have, like I said, you can't stop me from doing it. Well, I mean, YouTube could, but I'm just saying, if I don't have any televised games, I'm putting it on YouTube live.
But
And how you create memberships? Maybe you can hook up something where if you want to watch it, you got to hit the subscribe button. You can't see it unless you hit the subscribe button. I mean, just find ways to try to drive traffic. You know,
let's
YouTube.
Look at this. Tickets to some of their games, $15.
Right.
Some 95, some 38, some 27. But okay, this is what's about to happen. This is going to be their largest year of viewership. Watch. And you're going to start hearing that, and then maybe they step up a little, but it's because of Caitlin Clark and Andrew Reese dragging their viewership into the fold.
And they let it, and my thing, that's all I'm saying is I think WNBA missed an opportunity there to garner some viewership, even though it was preseason. It was their debut. You know what I mean? And that's just my opinion, man. But anyway, man, let's get to the man of the hour, the GROAT, as they call it, the greatest roast of all time.
I think they call
here's
it
what I
roast of all the time.
Listen, boy, you talking about Slaughterhouse Entertainment. Here's what I will say. This is the shot in the arm that America needed, in my opinion. Yes, because comedy for the past couple years has been censored. You hear comedians, you know, scared to tell a joke because they don't want to get canceled. You hear comedians making canceled jokes. You hear this kind of stuff. This was no holds barred. They talked about all type of folks. And here's the thing. The only person that is mad, and I understand why they're mad, that I saw was Aaron Hernandez's family. Right. That's the only family that I saw. No group, I didn't see the LGBT group mad. I didn't see Jewish folks mad, black folks mad, white folks mad, straight men. Nobody mad about what was said. We just saw the Today clip. Everybody's laughing. Oh my God, yada yada yada. And that's how comedy used to be. Nobody took it to heart.
Right.
And now that's why I'm glad it happened, man. It was actually pretty good. I didn't know anything about it either, but it was actually pretty good, man. What's your thoughts on that?
I think the roasts are kind of like outside the line. And that's just us as people, man, where we let some things go. Some things are okay. Some things are the worst things in the world. And it's almost kind of like what's the emotional side that you're on. I loved it. I loved it. I think you get to hear people say what a lot of people are thinking. And it's like no holds bar. Like when the two white guys went up there and they started talking about they're taking everything from us. And he wasn't just talking about blacks. He's just talking about he just talking about everything. He's talking about baseball, Hispanics, and like Tom Brady is the greatest white man ever. You know what I'm saying? Netflix chooses to go with a
right.
And you hear other people's perspective on how they see things. And if you're not open-minded, you think life is always through your lens. It's not. It's not. Yeah. But no, I think it's great, man. Like you just summed it up. I think it's great for I think it's great for the world to lighten up and to get after it. You see a different Kevin Hart, like you said, you talked about earlier today.
Yeah, like Kevin Hart wasn't the same guy, wasn't biting his tongue. He was kind of, he was like, look, y'all better get used to what do you say? Get comfortable being uncomfortable. And boy, they went straight into it. I had to be honest, I was up to about 4 o'clock this morning watching that doggone thing. I had to watch the rest of it later on the day. But man, I didn't know it was there. I saw this picture, I clicked it, and I was hooked. That thing said 3 hours and 5 minutes. Shout out to the 305. But anyway, 3 hours and 5 minutes. And I was like, man, I can't do this. And I'm watching it and I'm watching. I couldn't go to sleep. and you find yourself dozing off and something catch your ear, and it was pretty good, man. I really enjoyed it, and I thought it was comedy from what we're used to seeing, in that sense, man. And poor Drew Bledsoe, boy, they bashed that dude.
he got the worst of it, didn't he, dog?
I know he was drunk. I know he was drunk after that, boy. I don't know if them boys were drinking water, but boy.
Yeah, he got the worst of it. But he's been getting the worst of it probably for a long time. Yeah, he's probably been getting the worst of it for a long time. And I didn't realize he had a ring. Which ring he has? The first one?
Yeah, when he got hurt. Remember, he got hurt and Tom came in.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. I didn't realize he had a ring.
Yeah. Anyway, real quick, man, shout out to Neckbone in the building. Neckbone became a member, man. Y'all clap it up for Neckbone in the building. Neckbone in the building. Yeah, Neckbone.
Hell going on.
Yeah, that's my man. That's my man right there, huh? But anyway, let's get into some of these roasters, man. Yeah. He been around for a long time, man. And sometimes this thing said new member, and it's probably just renewing. So you've probably been a member already. It just renewed, and so it came on today. Chad says Joe Rogan was mad. For what? What's Joe Rogan mad about? I hope he's just joking. I hope he's just joking. But anyway, man, let's get into some of this roast, man. Let's talk about it. Bill Belichick made a debut. Peyton Manning made a debut in there. Quite a few people, man. But let's get into this thing, man.
Randy Moss.
Let's talk about Randy Moss, man. Did Kevin Hart do his thing or what? Did he do his thing on this?
No, Kevin Hart killed it. And it was cool to see the other side of Kevin Hart, because everybody think he's this industry plant. And he's so PC. To hear him just go off, just say F Tom Brady a few times for no reason. Fuck you, Tom Brady. Hey, no. Listen, one thing that people can't deny that talk about Kevin Hart, and he's this, he's that, he uses computers to that. You can't say it. Kevin Hart is talented, though. And anytime you call his number, he do his thing. What you thought about him?
Yeah, I do too. Like I would say this, I did have some Kevin Hart fatigue, right? Where you saw him on everything. I don't blame him. He's doing his thing. That's what he's supposed to do. But every move, everything. So you had some Kevin Hart fatigue, and when you saw him, it was always kind of the same. This is the Kevin Hart you expect to see if y'all were hanging out. You know what I mean? Right. This is the kind of in that sense. I'm not mad at Kevin Hart, right? You got to strike while the iron is hot. I was just saying, me personally, I had some Kevin Hart fatigue. I went to go see him when he was with the Red Cup boys in Tampa. I gave that story about old girl with the shoes. But anyhow, I mean, he was funny in the stand-up, and so forth and so on. But no, one of the funniest lines was, I don't know who said it to him, because I was looking at how short he was. Like, remember, we talking about some ball players out here. So you got Gronk out here 6'8". Dog, when he hugged Gronkowski, dog, his head was like right above his belt line, bro.
Oh no, he's little, dog.
Nah, he a little dude. He's little. He's little.
He's a little dude.
But he's little compared to these guys. Like Tom ain't no short guy. You know what I mean? And so when they said he was using the stool, I don't know who said it. They said he was using Aaron Hernandez's stool that he kicked from under his feet to stand behind the podium, dog. I was in there dying laughing because I kept saying, I wonder if he has like a little podium, like a little like a step back there.
Like how he's standing up there. How tall you think he is?
They said 5'2", but he might be 5'1.5", dog. That's what they say.
No, man. That's like small people little.
Bro, he little.
No,
dog.
Heck no.
He little, dog.
Huh?
They might put on their 5'4" online. I'm telling you, he not 5'4", dog.
So you think he that small, dog?
Bro, he little, dog. Unless he always around a bunch of 6'5" people. Bro, he little, dog. Cat Williams, too.
They saying he 5'2" for real.
Online, right?
Yeah.
I'm telling you. And you know, he might be like 5'1" 3/4. He little cat, dog.
Man.
We don't realize how real he is until you see him around, you know, bro.
Right.
He little.
I didn't know he was that small. Dog, I got a short person story.
All right, now we ain't Kevin Hart. We're gonna get canceled. No, I'm just saying.
I got a short person story, dog. Right. Check the private chat. See if you can fix that. When I was in the military, I used to drive to Savannah, Georgia, from Beaufort, South Carolina, 45 minutes to the club. It was called a club called Frozen Paradise in Savannah, Georgia. Anybody from Savannah, Georgia, in the comment section, holler at me. And one night we were there, and this was around the time Detroit had just blown up. We ready, Juvenile. I'm trying to give y'all a picture of the time it was. Juvenile, Down Bottom. Ooh, here we are, Eagles bust some guns. Yeah, we bust some guns. This was around that time.
Okay.
And one night we was in the club, these dudes was in there. These dudes were in there. And one dude was in there, man, short dude. And he had a lot of guys with him, and I saw the guys respected him a lot. He favored Big Boy from Outkast, right? I had never saw Big Boy from Outkast, but this guy had to be 5'4". So my thoughts was like, he looked like a miniature Big Boy from Outkast. So then we went outside, and I saw him standing next to this nasty Cadillac, dog, with rims on it. And Hazel hit me, dog. That Big Boy from Outkast wasn't big at all.
No, he little dude. Yeah.
He was from Savannah, Georgia, and it was him. He was so short that me nor anybody with me thought it was him in the club, because he was just in the club. You see what I'm saying? He wasn't performing. He was a small club, so we ain't talking about no VIP, not that type of atmosphere. He was so short, bro, that I didn't think it was him. Then it hit me that in the hood we call short dudes big guys, and we call fat guys slim. And I was like, oh man, it never crossed my mind. This dude is actually small.
Yeah, they look, dog. A lot of these celebrities are super short. Tom Cruise is another. He's famous. Like he makes them do certain shots where if he's standing next to a lady, you notice they'll never show his feet because he's standing on a thing. Yeah, no, they talked about that before. Like some of these celebrities are little, man. Like they're not big people at all.
No, yo, T.I., Ludacris, all little dudes, but they say Big Boy made T.I. look big.
Yeah. Yeah. Bro, I'm telling you, like, a lot of these celebrities, especially even some of the women, they're not as big as you think either. But it's the deceptive look, right? It's like you don't realize how big Shaquille O'Neal is and LeBron James when they're on the basketball court, because all those dudes 6'8", 6'9". You know what I mean? Right. Until that reporter will stick that mic up in their face, and she reaching up way up there looking like the Statue of Liberty. So yeah, no, you're 100% right, man. But let's get into this roast. Let's talk about this roast. I want to get into, what do you think was one of the most memorable pieces in your mind? Like one of the most memorable jokes.
When Nikki Glazer said, I actually got the audio. To it. Let's see if we can play the audio to it. Let's see. I think I took the audio. I wonder if I got the audio. It was so rough what she said. Maybe I didn't take the audio to it because it was tough what she said. Let's see if I got it.
She be going hard, Lord. Hey, parental advisory right now. So if you're sitting down with your kids watching, sorry. This is Hayes Street. Oh, we putting Uncle Luke sticker out there just in case there's some kids in the room because it's finna go down.
When Nikki Glaser said everybody's going to get up here and call me a slut and a whore, and I have a boyfriend and he's in the crowd, right? And she said, I have a boyfriend, he's in the crowd. And she said, I'm here to tell you this. Talking to a boyfriend. I would put a bullet in your head for a lottery ticket to suck Tom Brady's. What?
Hold up, not to get it, to get the lottery ticket.
A lottery ticket, bro. And I looked at my girlfriend and I said, you know what? I think y'all all think like that when it comes to upper echelon or getting somebody better, or you know what I'm saying? Like, dog, that was vicious. She looked at the camera and said, my boyfriend's out in the crowd, and I'm here to tell you, I will put a bullet in your head for a lottery ticket to suck Tom Brady. I thought that was harsh, though.
I have to be honest. She was the only one I believe that brought up Antonio Brown. I thought they were going to tear him in pieces about Antonio Brown. Because remember, you said I think you were talking about his ex-wife Gazelle.
Yeah.
And they were talking about the Antonio Brown's +1. Because remember all the memes he was making. And I saw his Twitter account too. He laughed at it. But I thought other people would jump on that as well, and they didn't. That was the only Antonio Brown joke out there.
Yeah.
You want to play just the audio? See if we don't get hit?
Nah, we're just showing him. I'm just showing him who she is. I won't play it. I'll play the audio in a second. Oh. Yeah, I'm just showing him who she is. That's Nikki Glaser. I mean,
yeah.
What is she?
She's a roaster. So some of these people, you see them all the time, like Jeff Ross, the guy with the bald head. That's kind of what they do. That's their niche. That's their thing. Is they roast people like Lisa Lampanelli, those kind of people. So Nikki Glaser, I mean, she does other comedic things, but she's kind of known for the roasting stuff.
Right, and this is the other joke she said was pretty funny.
Hold on, we gotta add it. I gotta add it. We can.
Tom also lost $30 million in crypto. Tom, how did you fall for that? I mean, even Gronk was like, me know that not real money. Like, Tom also lost $30 million in crypto. Tom, how did you fall for that? I mean, even Gronk was like, me know that not real money. Like,
she's talking about Tom Brady investing in the crypto, the guy who's on the Miami Arena, the guy who just went to jail behind all of that. Tom Brady was one of the celebrities that he got to actually invest in it. So, somebody in the comment section to say it. And he lost a lot of money. It was alleged that he lost a lot of money.
I think it was 30 million.
Right.
30 million.
Man, what was the name of the crypto? It was actually the name of the Miami Arena for a minute. Somebody said in the comment section, but that's what she's referring to, talking about Grunt. Even Grunt was like FTX, yeah. Even Grunt was like, me know that's not real money.
Not real money.
Me know it. Yeah. And you brought up Jeff Ross. See, Jeff Ross is like the professional roaster.
Yeah, so he's been doing this for years. You used to see a lot of these roasts on the Comedy Central. You will see a lot of these different things. You'll see a lot of these type roasts. And again, you see Netflix jumping into this lane, right? And that's going to be big, right? Because Comedy Central was kind of the ones who just kind of hosted those things.
Oh, and, yeah, you're right, huh? Right. It did used to be on Comedy Central, right? Yeah.
Comedy Central used to do them all the time, man. They had Kim Kardashian's being roasted, Donald Trump. A whole bunch of people have been roasted, man. So that's it. Shout out to Gronk, dog, for taking it like a champ. Cause boy, you would think if you didn't know Gronk, you would think he the dumbest man alive, boy.
I know they always calling Gronk dumb, right? Now talk about Jeff
Yeah.
Ross. Jeff, it was a moment, and I will show you the moment where Tom Brady didn't take everything so cool. And they kind of talked about it in the beginning, but this was funny from Jeff Ross also.
Tom was eventually drafted 199th in the NFL draft. You sat there for days waiting, and then you were finally picked in the 6th round when Bill Belichick's dog stepped on the keyboard by accident. So Tom became a Patriot, moved up to New England, and on the first day of training camp, that scrawny rookie famously walked into the owner, Robert Kraft's office and said, "I'm the best decision your organization has ever made."
And then now right here.
Like a massage. Would you like a massage?
So he says, "Would you like a massage?" Right? I'm gonna put this up for a second and let them see it. And yeah, Tom Brady turns to him. Right? Tom Brady turns to him.
He gets up out of the chair. Yeah.
He turns to him first, like, hey, where are we going with this? Look. He looked at him like, "Hey, motherfucker, didn't we say no massage jokes?" Hey. And then he goes ahead and so
it's
right,
off.
So look
what you do for the Jews.
You closed it. It's off.
Let's see.
Just play it, dog. It's all good. It is what it is.
Okay.
He told him, that's the first time I've ever seen that in a roast, dog.
Decision your organization has ever made. Would you like a massage?
Rich Eisen. That's a Jada Pinkett moment right there, dog.
Hey, wait a minute, let him hear, Hayes.
I love Robert Kraft. I say that shit again. Okay.
Don't say that shit again. Hey,
so
the funny, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I don't know if Tom Brady was really that mad. I think I don't think he was mad. Like people make it like he was mad. He was kind of like, I don't think he was mad. I just think he was like, man, like easy. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he was mad though. I really don't think he was mad. Like, you know, people say, oh, he didn't upset. He probably was like, I know this ain't finna try me up here at this roast. And Ross was like, okay.
In the comment section, what do y'all think? Because I never saw that at a roast, but I don't think he gets up, Hayes. I don't think he gets up if he's not mad. To be honest with you, dog, if he's not mad, I don't think he gets up.
Right. I'm not saying he didn't stop it, but I don't think he was like mad. Like, you know, people like they trying to make it pain like I think he was like, hey, like Street. If me with me, like, so for example, me and you on here, I was like, Street, come on, dog. Like, Street, man, don't do that no more, man. I ain't mad at you, but I'm like, hey, dog, like, hold up, man. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's probably. I think he may know something about Robert Kraft we don't know. Because Robert Kraft looked really old sitting over there. He did. You know what I'm saying? He looked really old. He may know something we don't know.
His hand was shaking a little bit.
He looked really old.
He is old. Robert Kraft old, man.
All right, man. You better shut up before Tom Brady come here. The protector.
Tom, you want a massage?
No, but the funniest part of that joke, dog, I think was the first part, dog.
What's that?
Right here.
You got to put it up. It's not on the stage.
9th in the NFL draft. Tom was eventually drafted 199th in the NFL draft. You sat there for days waiting, and then you were finally picked in the 6th round when Bill Belichick's dog stepped on the keyboard by accident.
Dog, I thought that was so funny, dog.
That was funny.
He stepped on the keyboard by accident.
Go back. Go back. This goes to show you how short Kevin Hart is. Look at that. Look at this.
They say Kevin Hart was sitting on Tom Brady book he just published.
Look, Gronk got his arm. Now, I know Gronk is like 6'8", but Kevin Hart head is like barely past the white back.
Kevin Hart can sit on his lap, dog.
Yeah, that's funny, man.
The first part of that joke, he said, your mom was in labor with you for 43 hours, talking about staying in the pocket. No.
Listen, hold up. The one that was funny was when he told he said the two dumbest, I forgot who said this though. The two dumbest things you ever did was agree to do this roast and tell your wife to get those karate lessons. Bruh, I was dying laughing, dog. I'm like, bruh.
Kevin Hart said, he said, tell him, come on, man. 8 lessons a day. He's still a white belt.
She's still a white belt. She's still a white belt. Bruh, it was some funny stuff up there, man. Let me see. Let's go through this. Oh, I want to talk about Randy Moss, dog. So Randy Moss goes up there talking about not getting the ring. Been there, 3 years or whatever. Didn't get a ring.
Right.
Didn't get a ring. But, bruh, the best comeback when Tom Brady told him, he said, man, you up here whining about a ring? You'd be lucky if I return your text message. I'm Tom motherfucking Brady. Dog. He said, you have been whining about not getting a ring. Now, this is funny. I didn't realize this, though. They were making all these jokes about black wide receivers. And it's funny, though. It never dawned on me. But Gronkowski, Wes Welker, Amendola, Julian Edelman. I mean, these are like the stars, I'm saying, of the program. That's funny, though.
Okay, but I think, so in the comment section, tell us who was some of Tom Brady's best black wide receivers. I had one of them in jail with me at one point in time. What was his name?
Aaron Hernandez?
No, not Aaron Hernandez. What was his name that hit the guy? He hit the Stallworth.
Oh, Stallworth. Okay.
Dante Stallworth. But who were some of his better black wide receivers? You had Randy Moss, Deion Branch. There was a few, but the stars. And so let's talk football, Hayes.
Chad Johnson didn't make it. Not make it, but wasn't a star.
Didn't even get on the team. Tim Brown. So I don't think it has anything to do with race. I just think it's a joke, right?
No, it's a joke.
But I do believe it's a certain type of receiver that the offense probably needed. Cerebral, and I'm not saying only white people could think. What I'm saying is a receiver that has to use those skills in order to get open.
Except Gronk.
You see, Chad said the offense was too much for him, right? He said it was too much to learn. Like he kind of Chad never got in.
Wow. And we just saying it was funny that it was highlighted that way. That's all. But yeah, we know he had some. Like you said, we know Troy Brown and those guys. But it's just funny how, when you think about it, like, dang, man, that is pretty cool. And then, of course, Edelman comes out. He talks about the Jewish jokes and so forth. And, how much slob on the knob he was giving Tom and all of that fun kind of stuff, man.
Did that surprise you at how many men came out there and was kind of like talking kind of like they used to say about Prince, don't look him in the eyes, like don't look him in the eyes. I don't care if you're a man or a woman. Did that surprise you? How many men came out there and were kind of like clamor? What's the word? Like kind of loving over Tom Brady. You know what I'm saying?
Clamor with him, yeah. Like I you know what? I think is you. I hate it's I guess he. I know y'all may disagree, but it's the best I can come up with right now to answer your question. he might be the Michael Jordan of football.
Okay.
That's maybe the best way I
it.
can kind of explain what you're asking. Like, he's a long career, bro. The man, come on, man. What, the man got 7 rings, bro? 7?
Right.
Like, he the Michael Jordan of football, like Allen Iverson said, man, when I saw him, he was like Black Jesus. You know what I mean? And so
go. Your boy said, put Sam J back up there. Your boy said Tom Brady looked like a vampire. He said Tom Brady looked like a vampire that only sucked almond blood.
Oh yeah. What's his name? Edelman talking about laser focus. Because remember, that was, they used to mic them up. They'd be like, laser focus, laser focus. He said, yeah, that's what you told your surgeon. Your face pulled back so tight. And when they said that, it looks like he got plastic surgery, though.
I guess so, because he does look kind of perfect, right?
It look like it's tight. Like his face look real tight. You know what I'm saying?
Right. This is Sam J. Sam J is a comedian. I don't know how you correctly say it. Gay, or him or her, or they or theirs, or HIR. I don't know how you explain people anymore. But she's a comedian, born in 1982. That make her how old?
43? 45?
She was from the Netflix show You People. She's played on Saturday Night Live.
Up and coming comedian.
Yeah, she did her thing to be. She went up there and did her thing. Hayes.
I agree.
I've seen Tom Brady too.
Yeah. Yeah. I've seen some of her stand up before, and I've seen her on different things and whatever. But no, she's been around for a while, and she's up and coming. She's there, but again, she's still making her way. In that sense, and I think this is definitely going to help her career. It definitely will help her career move forward. But yeah, she from Boston and all of that stuff. So yeah, she
ended it. She ended it pretty elegantly. She talked about Tom Brady. She took a shot at Tom Brady. Said, and then I look you in your eye the first time you ever looked a black woman in the face.
And that's the thing, dog. Like, you could take these jokes, and that's just what they are. Nobody is uptight about it. You don't see anybody protesting Netflix, and nobody tripping on anybody. I understand Aaron Hernandez family, talking about it. I totally understand that. And guess what? I wouldn't expect anything less. To be honest, I wouldn't expect anything less. Because that's still their family member. But other than that, man, I thought it was pretty good. Let me see here.
But Aaron Hernandez, wife, a wife or girlfriend, bro. I knew they were going to kill her in the comment section because they're going to go straight to what he did. Yeah. And they're not going to think about his kid. They're going to go straight to what he did. So I was like, oh boy, this ain't gonna end well.
No, it's not. And the best thing they could have done is not say anything. Because when you stir the pot, you stir the pot.
Right.
If you don't respond, they have nothing to respond to. Right. There's no way to keep it going back and forth. So, but I understand, man. They get frustrated, but that was some tough business, man.
Yeah. Who else,
but
man?
Hold on, here go one. So when Julian Edelman said they were talking about Gronk in the shower, speaking of Aaron Hernandez, they're like, he said, you ever see Gronk in the shower? He like, now you think he hung? They had another tight end that was hung. I was like,
where was he going with that?
You don't get it? Aaron Hernandez hung himself.
Oh shit. I missed that one, dog.
That's what he was saying.
Oh my God.
That's what he was saying. He said,
I missed that one, dog.
We had another guy that was hung. And I think now to the family, I think that's what hurt the worst is because his teammates did it more than say if the comedian or Nikki Glazer or Sam J, they did it, or Jeff Ross. I don't think it would have been much uproar, but because his teammates was shooting shots, I think that's tough. But man, that's a deep one. Kim Kardashian, she shows up. There was rumors of them doing the Marvin Gaye "Let's Get It On."
Oh, really?
Wouldn't doubt it. They even mentioned it, and she got booed. She got booed when she went up there. Why do you think that is? Why do you think that is? I don't know. I have no clue why. I don't have a guess why they booed her.
In the comment section, let me think. Why y'all think?
I have not a clue. I couldn't even come up with an answer.
I think people see Kim Kardashian as what you like to say a lot is, oh, she's famous with no talent. She became famous from a sex tape. And what I'll tell a lot of people is there's a lot of people that tried to put out sex tapes after her. Did not become famous.
Somebody filming one right now. Somebody filming one right now.
Become famous. So I think people envy how, dog, listen, famous isn't the word for her. She is a brand. She is a Mongol. You know what I'm saying? She is the brand. Like, she is the thing that can push something. If you got an album, she could push it. You know what I'm saying? She is the thing. And I think people envy her when she comes across as not that smart, can't speak, you know what I'm saying, not that elegant. Like, even up there, she seemed a little uncomfortable.
I'm with you. I don't know if that's why. I don't know. In that setting, I don't know why they do. The only thing I can think about maybe people booing her is because of Kanye, but she's not married to Kanye anymore. So
he rants about the kids a lot.
I know, but what I'm saying is that he's not married. He's not married to her. So, like, I just didn't understand it. Maybe somebody in the chat can tell us why they think they booed him, because booed her. Excuse me. I don't know, but apparently they kind of fooled around, allegedly, so we don't get a cease and desist. Allegedly. Right. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Appreciate y'all coming through, man. All the members, Angel, Shad, DP, outside, everybody, man, the building. If I miss you, I'm sorry. But yeah, she came out with a little bit, but Tom Brady did have a comeback for her that I remember. Remember he said something about Kim Kardashian, something he said, yeah. Your kids are with their dad or something like that?
He said Kim Kardashian was frightened about coming up here. And it was not because she had to come up here on the stage. She was frightened because she had to leave the kids home with their dad.
And she gave that look like, mother.
Yeah, like, right. Almost as if it's like, well, she gave him a bunch of kids. I think she probably really respects Kanye.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt that.
He was the only one. She followed everything he did. When he went to church, she was there. Like, he was the only one to actually lock her in. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, but them Kardashians tough, boy. Everybody they touch, boy, they boy, I don't want none of that. I don't want none of it, Street. I don't even want to shake her hand. I don't want none of it. I don't know. I might bite the apple. E. Brown. I might bite the apple.
I don't know. I think that there was some business savvy behind her. I know people like to take, you know what I'm saying, like to take it away, like she has no talent. Whoever was behind her, pushing her, right? Whoever was behind her, pushing her, and doing the business, they did it right. Period. They did it right. They moved right. They made the right moves, and we can't hate. We can't hate on that. You feel me?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because it's obvious doing a sex tape don't make you famous. that's not the answer.
Agree.
Now I thought this was a cool moment, dog. I don't know how we show this without Well, I guess we just got to
Man,
show it.
we probably already burned, dog. We already burned. If this my man killed Tony,
I thought this was a cool moment, dog.
And gentlemen,
One,
please
two.
welcome to the stage a living legend, a world-class lover, and the #1 news anchor in all of San Diego, Mr. Ron Burgundy.
I thought that was a cool moment.
mm-hmm. Look at that guy.
No, listen. He's so
jolly.
Why is he so happy to see? Why is he so happy to see Ron Burgundy?
Please rewind that a little bit, dog. Rewind that, dog. Did you see the jolliness? Look at the jolliness in that dude.
Why is he so happy?
Oh no.
Why is this guy in the blue so happy to see Ron Burgundy?
Hold on, do me a favor. Go back. Look how short Sam J is. Go back a little bit. Go back.
Huh?
Go back a little bit. Look how small Sam J is when she's standing up. Right there. Stop.
Sam J. She's small too.
Yeah. Watch it. Right there. Pause it.
Yo, look how slim your girl is.
Oh, she real little, dog. That's what they be talking about. She anorexic.
Sam J. Little, huh?
Yeah, a lot of them are little, bro.
Well, that girl is tiny. Her head is bigger than her waist.
Oh, she's
Maybe she on the fire. Why is this guy so happy, dog?
Super happy, dog.
Why is he so jolly about seeing Ron Burgundy, bro? Somebody
I don't know. What's his name? What was that guy's name?
He was in the audience. I don't know. And then Ron Burgundy comes out there and starts man loving over Tom Brady.
I know, right?
I don't know, dog.
I don't know. Now, Adam Schultz is part of he does a podcast with Charlemagne the God. I think it's called The Brilliant Idiots. He's a comedian and everything. And he's pretty, his comedy is pretty cutthroat. It is pretty cutthroat. And he didn't back down either. But his comedy is pretty cutthroat as well.
He did a good job up there.
Nah, he did. I don't know what's up with this look, with this porn stash he has, and this buzz cut, this Super Bowl haircut, but I don't know. But now, Kill Tony, the guy, I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but he does a show. He has a podcast called Kill Tony, and comedians come up, and there's actually a guy who is related to Ted Lucas. His name is David Lucas. And he's real like cutthroat. If you haven't seen him, or if you haven't watched Kill Tony, they go up there and do all kind of wild stuff. But anyhow, I don't know if you can find a clip of Kill Tony in there, but he did a great job on his thing, man. So he did an excellent job too. And he kind of went down the line and tore everybody up. He kind of went down the line and tore all those people up. Why y'all on me about short people? Coach Hayes don't like short people.
They saying you hate short people, dog. Where that come from?
Oh, maybe because I'm not vertically challenged. Hell, I don't know. Maybe because I can get the Frosted Flakes off the top of the refrigerator. Hell, I don't know.
They saying you like short people. They saying you don't like short people, dog. I started in there a couple times.
Hey, maybe because y'all in Publix and y'all got to be like, excuse me, can you help me get that off the top shelf, please? Hell, I don't know. Let me look at this. Oh, Bill Belichick. Shout out to Bill Belichick outside his wheelhouse. I thought he did an excellent job, man. I thought he did an excellent job. You know, and It's a side of Bill Belichick that most people don't see. You always see the serious side of him. You always see this no nonsense, straight. Like you say, he doesn't smile, this, that, and the other. He was having a good time, man.
Yeah.
So shout out to Bill Belichick. He has some good jokes too.
And they got on him too, boys. Edelman got on him. Big time.
Foxborough High School. A guy at Foxborough High School can make this play.
I don't know. This might be too low. Let me see if y'all can hear it. Let's see.
Would you like a massage?
Foxborough High can make that fucking play.
You say that's
I've been waiting for this for so long. Look, asshole, Foxborough High is the only job offer you fucking had.
So I don't know. Let me see if I can rewind it so y'all can hear the whole.
Let it play right there. It's cool.
Do your job? More like need a job, coach.
So let's see if we can hear from the beginning.
You remember when you used to yell at us?
Okay.
Look, assholes, the fucking kids down at Foxborough High can make that fucking play. I've been waiting for this for so long. Look, asshole, Foxborough High is the only job offer you fucking had.
Yes, sir.
Do your job? More like.
Everyone always asks me how big wrong.
Everybody asks me which ring is my favorite. I used to say the next one, but now that I'm.
I mean,
go back to the other one.
Huh? Let's
go
see.
Back.
I don't think that was that funny.
No, go back. I'm saying go back to what Edelman was talking about.
Everyone always asks me how big Gronk's dick is.
I think.
Yeah.
Now, don't get me wrong, he gets the job done. But there was this other Patriots tight end. Now, he was hung. Think about it.
No, that one went over my head, dog. But that is sinister. That is sinister, dog.
Everyone always asks me how big Gronk's dick is. Now, don't get me wrong, he gets the job done. But there was this other Patriots tight end. Now, he was hung. Think about it.
That was
Go to that Nikki
sinister,
Glazer.
dog.
You remember when you.
Go to Nikki Glazer. Go the other way to Nikki Glazer.
So honored to be here for the roast of Tom Brady on Netflix. It's not to be confused.
Let that play.
Nah, he wasn't funny.
Everybody asks.
We heard Nikki Glazer joke already.
Oh, that's the same one?
Yeah.
The bar for Patriot tight ends was pretty low back then. Block, catch, don't murder.
That's terrible, dog.
Kardashian, thank you so much for being here. I know Kim was terrified to be here tonight. Not because of this, but because her kids are at home with their dad.
She did not like that, dog. She did not like that, dog.
That was that Jada, bro. That was that Jada Pinkett look right there. Like she laughed at first. She laughed. She was like, "You mother."
She did not like that, dog. She wasn't feeling that at all.
Real quick, Shad, for the $4.99. Coach Hayes is definitely the guy who tells the short person, "I'll find a sales associate to help you get that Uncle Ben's rice off the top shelf." Thank you, Shad. I appreciate the $4.99. I would definitely do that. Matter of fact, I will push it further back on the top shelf so they can't reach it. Huh? How about that?
You got an hour, man. You ready to get up out of here? You got to own see how what's up?
Yeah, I got a real quick one. Shout out to Kevin Hart bringing up Robert Kraft, the owner of the Patriots, and Bill Belichick for them taking a shot. They said it was a nasty divorce between the two. You can still see Bill Belichick never talked to him, never said anything. He just stood there. Robert Kraft did all the talking. You watch. Bill Belichick didn't. I mean, he went up there and took the shot, just not to be the a-hole about it. But he never was like, man, thank you, Mr. Kraft. He just stood there and he held his glass. Robert Kraft reached his glass out. But anyhow, real quick, Street, would you ever want to be a part of a roast? Footballville gets to a gazillion followers, and Netflix come to you and say, Streeter, we want to roast you. Would you be down for it?
Hell yeah! That means I get it mentioned in the same breath with Tom Brady, Donald Trump. Hell yeah! That mean I'm mega big. I mean, nigga, you made it.
No, but I'm saying, but would you? That don't mean you didn't make it. I'm just saying, because when you do it, ooh, hey, they way worse than these Coach Hays your mama jokes. I promise you. Way worse.
I think it's the other side. But no, listen, okay, so let's sum this up before I own see how. I think it's the other side of fame when you can laugh at yourself and allow people to pick at you, which is a whole nother level of entertainment.
Correct.
Yeah, and I think that right there is kind of like the footprint, or you getting a star in LA. Like it will never go away because it's a thing. It's a thing that sits there, and you can always go to it. And remember Tom Brady, man, and then you go watch the roast, man, where everybody just talked about everything that went wrong in his life, and not always just watching the highlights. I think it's something that immortalizes you, dog. But
listen, I agree. I agree.
One second, but also, it shows people that nothing really matters, Hayes. I remember I once watched this couple that been married for 50 years, how they did it. And he looked at me and he said, nothing matters. Nothing is that serious. And I was like, that's the answer? And he was like, that's the answer. It tells you that what people think, it doesn't really matter. Like you see these famous people and you know their business and you think it doesn't really matter, dog.
So is there anything off limits in your opinion? You don't have to give details, but like, is there anything, like if you went to those roasts, they probably ask, okay, what's the one or two things we just can't touch? They probably do that. Like, yeah, we're going to talk about your wife being divorced and da-da-da-da-da. Like, you can't get, for example, a guy like Tom Brady can't go into a roast and say, nah, you can't talk about my divorce. The roast won't work. It won't work because that's too obvious. That's low-hanging fruit. You got to be able to talk about it. But is there anything that you hold, that you cherish enough where you don't want anybody to make fun of?
And
if you do, you don't have to say what it is. You can be like, yeah, I got something.
No, I don't think. No, the worst things would probably be my kids. You know what I'm saying? And I think it would shed light on things.
Okay.
That's how I kind of look at it. That's how I kind of look at it. Yeah, the worst thing is shed light on things. But no, I don't think so because, like I said, it's not what people believe. Like everybody talking about his wife and the karate instructor. Like we don't really know what really happened there. We don't really know what really happened there, dog. Like we don't.
Can I ask you this? Why is it always those guys? The pool boy, the karate instructor, the yoga teacher. Dog, look at Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos' wife divorced him and she married the kid's school teacher. Not even in the same stratosphere. Like, I'm just saying it's so amazing
Bro,
how
ask the women in the comment section how they brain work, because it's almost like the guy that works really, really hard to give you what you want, he ends up being, but he's never home. It's always something you're not giving. Whether you're too, you know what I'm saying? It's always something you can't give them. It's like they're always seeking something that's not there. The school teacher has time to talk to me, and he takes his time.
But
they take for granted what they have.
He worked $250 billion either.
They always seek it, and they're gonna take some of that on the way out of here. That's crazy.
It's, you know what's funny? I had that conversation with a coworker, and you're 100% right. I said you can't have it both ways. You want this guy that checks all these boxes, you make this amount of money, like for example, the Kevin Samuels deal. Oh, I got to have a guy making $400,000 a year. He got to drive this, live a lot of. Well, guess what? Them kind of dudes don't punch a clock, right? You may not go on a vacation, but once a year it's going to be extravagant, or you may not go for 2 or 3 years, because even when you go on that vacation, it's a business trip for him, right? He's not going to be able to put his phone down and put it away. He's working, right? However, on the flip side, if you want that, and I'm not trying to belittle anything, but then get a guy that has a 9 to 5, come in, you know what time you come home, blah, blah, blah. But then you may have some modest vacations, and that's okay too. You have to know what you want. But it is amazing how that works, man. You saw Britney Spears with the backup dancer. You know what I'm saying?
I think if you could get into a woman's ear and make her laugh, you got a chance.
Yeah.
You saw remember what Stephen Curry's wife said? Like, she just wants somebody in her DM. She want to know that she still got, and it's just whatever they don't have is what they earn to get. They always want what they don't have, and it's a never-ending fetish for them. Like, and that's just how I see it. Like the karate instructor, and you see Ellie talk about because they could make you flexible. Bezos made you a billionaire. That's why you're sitting at home with all this time. Listen. Only in America, food.
I don't know.
Shout out to Shad with the $4.99. Serious question, Street. If you had a son and he was really good in football, would you have showcased him on Footballville like the other kids? If he was really, really good.
What if he wasn't?
I would tell him the same thing I tell everybody else. No, you work hard to become, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you work hard to do something impactful that should be on Footballville. Now,
you will give me a camera?
Maybe in another way. I put my daughters in front of the camera before. My stepdaughter was like the first lady of Footballville, Kiana. She was really, really talented at like talking in front of a camera. Like, she naturally had it. Like, the first time I took her out there, I just said, go. And she just started talking. She was just good at it. Like, she was better than a lot of the women that went to college to do it. She naturally had, you know what I'm saying, this thing where she could perform in front of a camera. So, yeah. So if he had something, I would. I wonder where Chad was going with that question.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Real quick, I got my I don't see how in the back channel, but yeah, man, no, that's interesting, bro. That's interesting, man. But those roasts are fun to watch. And if you want to see some real craziness, there's a comedian named Lisa Lampanelli.
Oh yeah,
bruh, she no holds barred. They go all the way in. You know,
she go all the way in.
Yeah, but literally, or they go all the way in. But you saw what I did there? But they've roasted Justin Bieber. They roasted quite a few people, man.
Lisa Lampanelli gonna give you the black jokes, the Mexican jokes. She don't hold back.
She don't hold back. Peyton Manning, when he came with it, one thing I liked about Tom Brady, he came out like, man, I'm the mother effing man, dog. Like, y'all don't play with me. Like, he told Peyton Manning, man, you got roasted 8 years earlier. That means you ain't had nothing to do.
Right.
Hit his hands up,
right.
Boy. I say,
right.
Go ahead, Tom. But when he told Randy Moss, he said, man, you up here whining about me giving you one of my rings? Man, you be lucky if I return your text message, dog. I'm Tom Mother the Brady.
You damn right. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pump this white dude, this perfect pump. Okay, well, let me be it then. You damn right.
He told that dude, I'd be lucky if I return your text message, dog. And the funny thing about it, it seemed like Tom don't have no kind of swag. I hate to say it, like he was up there kind of reading from the prompter. It's like he's swaggerless, dog. But he got to be smooth. But you know what? Does that make? He look like a Michigan dude. Like seriously, if you ever been around those,
I think when you become that good, you become that good. I was having a conversation this weekend with Jeremiah's people, and they were talking about a Mecca, a Buka, the wide receiver at Ohio State. And he just was saying how he is cut and dry. Don't drink, don't do anything. He's the perfect model. Like you know what I'm saying? Like somebody may be more talented, but he is what it is, the perfect model of what it is to be a football player that they come look at and it's like, damn, this guy is unscathed.
Right. Yeah.
And I think Tom Brady may be that he maybe missed out on a lot in life, right? To become great.
Like Gronkowski got some swag, some coolness to him. Like he a party dude. Like, you know, Edelman too. But Tom Brady, like the altar boy. Like he literally the altar boy. So when he was up there, even when he was cursing, when you ever seen a dude that get fired up, but it's like, I don't take that serious.
But you know he's not like that, Hayes. Remember him playing football now? Like on that field, he used to talk shit. Like he was.
I know. But I was gonna say, even when you heard him talk trash, you still could. Like I'm listening to him, like he like, yeah, boy, that's what you want, boy. That's like it didn't even like. Yeah, dog. I remember.
That's not what I heard. That I've heard people that knew him and was saying that no, man, he's kind of like he's kind of like fierce on the field, like kind of like yeah. I've heard people say that about him.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. Like, yes, I get it, but I'm just talking about, you know, like laser focus, guys, laser focus, and you like, all right, guys, laser focus. It's just the delivery, you know. It ain't a Ray Lewis speech. That's all I'm saying. The difference between the two. That's all I was saying, man.
Shout out to Duke Johnson, man. He finally announced he was retiring.
Yeah, I saw that, man. Shout out to you, man. I saw you had some video footage of him and his mom or something like that.
Yeah, that was the first day. We were waiting for Nolan to send a transcript, and Nolan was kind of like a game. Like they were playing with the transcript. They would say, yeah, dog. I don't know why. Duke probably had them piss some people off at Nolan, and they kind of played with the transcript. But I recorded the days waiting for Duke to go. I recorded in the car, me, him, and his girlfriend driving there. When he walked on campus, Hurley Brown showing him in a room, and Duke, we walk in the room. This dude is laying in the bed asleep with his shirt off, and he gets up. Dog, and his back is huge. And Duke mom says, "Oh my." And it was Denzel Perryman. It was Denzel Perryman. Little small, tiny room, dog. Like, and I recorded all that. I recorded Duke waving when we left. Yeah, dog. I said it in the video last night. I've joked about that numerous times. I even had her on the show. We could bring her on the show tomorrow, and we've joked about that.
Let's do it. I remember her well, man. I remember her well. Cassandra, right? That's her name?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember her well when Duke was ninth grader coming out there, man. That's awesome, man.
Bro, she said, "Oh my."
Matter of fact, Duke signed this helmet. This was the helmet I had all the kids sign when I left. His signature on here somewhere on one of them names.
Yeah.
On there. You said,
oh, she said, "Oh my." Dog, you know Cassandra wild, man. She crazy. She said, "Oh my."
Oh God.
Do you Duke Johnson, right? Like, will he go down as one of the greatest? Like in the NFL, it didn't turn out to be one of the greatest running backs ever. You know what I'm saying? But he goes down as one of the greatest we saw, like on a different level than what Kajana Carter. And you think he goes down like a or you think his brand was bigger than these guys?
You mean in college?
Well, just his career period. Like, you think he ends up like he had to kind of like a career like Reggie Bush in the league pros, right?
Yes. Yeah. So in the league, unfortunately,
Don't say unfortunately. Nigga was MVP of Cleveland Browns offense 1 year. And then got a hell of a second contract. So he did something.
I'm not saying I'm not saying that.
Right.
But when I said unfortunately, meaning, when we saw what he did in Miami, and we saw the number, it didn't, for some reason, it didn't translate. That's what when I say unfortunately, right? And sometimes guys are different before their time. I think if Duke plays today with the kind of way they run the offense, spread him out wide, he could go be a receiver instead of being the two down, the eye back and that kind of stuff. It's like Peter Ward. Peter Ward is the same way, unfortunately. Does that mean he had a bad NFL career? No, but it's not what we thought we would see from FSU to pros. That's all I was saying. And I think sometimes these guys, like if Peter Ward played with Tom Brady, holy smokes, dog.
You know what, Hayes? I'm gonna push back on that. I think even in the NFL, they get guys, right? And sometimes they don't know what to do with them. I think Duke was able to do anything a running back could do, right? And this wasn't given the opportunity. They had him in this box of pass catcher, and he led, I think he led Cleveland Browns in the receptions 1 year and was the offensive MVP. Just like Warwick Dunn. They wouldn't let Warwick Dunn be a 3-down back to the end of his career, remember?
Right.
And then what happened? He was a beast when they started giving him the ball, right?
Because of the cookie cutter. People are scared to innovate. It's as you hear the word all the time, copycat league. Until somebody who has some real job security is willing to step out and create a little bit of change in that offense or that defensive style. And if it doesn't work, they won't lose their job. That's when you'll start seeing a change, because when you see, the spread, what's the name ran the spread? They won the Super Bowl. All right, it's okay if I run the spread. And now you have something to stand on to say, those guys over there won the Super Bowl with it, coach. But if I come out there with the first one to run the spread and it doesn't work, this cockamamie crap you come. Matter of fact, Bill Belichick, Jesus Christ, Foxborough High School didn't even run this crap. You know what I'm saying? And so, no, that's all I was saying. But no, Duke, man, that's my man right there, 50 grand. And no, I wish him nothing but the best. I know he's at Miami now as a student.
Coaching.
I think he's going to I don't know when he graduates. I don't know his timeline. Maybe he got a year or so. I'm not sure. But I know he'll be on his way, man.
All right, man. I got my own see how.
Talk to you, boy. Mine back there in the back channel.
Own see how. This dude, Bears believe, hardest diss for 2024. Think he's just gonna come out here and 50 cent the industry, dog.
Fluid. Hey, give me some lighter fluid. Give me some lighter fluid. Hey, give me some lighter fluid.
Kendrick's overrated. J. Cole's a scrub. Gunna's just a low-budget version of Young Thug. Kanye a fake Christian, blame everything on the Jews. He just mad nobody purchased his ugly red moon shoes. NBA young boy, you a deadbeat G. You gave all of your 12 baby mamas STDs. Lil Uzi Vert, I know your little booty hurts. Dressed up like a teenage girl in some heels with a Louis purse. People in Philly saying you humiliate the city. On TV with JT, but on the low you smashing Diddy. Playboy Cardi stuffing toys in his butt crack. Alvin and the Chipmunks called and said they want their voice back. Cardi B's a whore, make the Stallions informant. Sexy Red's newborn, probably wish she had an abortion. You suck dick at straight cap when you recording. Claiming you from the streets, pussy cracker, you from Oregon. Future might as well change his name to the past. Metro booming on the beats and still the album was trash. 21 Savage always talking about drilling shit. Shut your British ass up and go fixing some fish and chips. I can't take a rapper serious with Lil in his name unless it's Lil Wayne. The rest of you sissies lame. Lil Yachty creeping in the closet with the Migos. Them braids in his hair look like a bag of hot Cheetos.
Dog. Somebody in the comment section said, man, he might as well go ahead and say no.
Hold up, swole up. The rap was fire. Now I ain't gonna deny it.
It was all right. I think he could have did it 2 or 3 more times to get his timing right. It was all right. It was very 50 Cent-ish, kind of 50 Cent-ish. That's how 50 Cent rolled out, kind of how to rob.
Yeah. So people like this. In essence, I've never heard of this guy. Does he rap? I've never heard of him. So does he rap?
First time ever seeing him. I mean, so my first time ever seeing him. But it's what he meant to happen is happening.
Exactly. So I was about to say, would this be the definition of clout chasing?
I think some guys are so hungry, right? They've been rapping for 10 years. Homeboy say Puffy was gonna sign him. Homeboy say Gilly the Kid was gonna look him up. He go see him. Nothing turns out of it, and you keep falling in dead ends. And I think it gets to a point where it's like
hustle and flow.
Right, either I'm gonna die. Yeah, either I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die trying. So either I'm gonna die or this gonna work. This gonna work.
So to your point, you're right. It's like hustle and flow, right? Remember when Terrence Howard tried to give Ludacris the tape and he fell in the toilet?
Yeah. Right.
So here's what I'll say this. A lot of people will attack this guy, calling it clout chasing. That's why I want to get the definition. But this is back when I talk about people hungry. I may not be able to play this long game for any longer. I need it right now. It's either just like I told you, that mountain lion that went down the side of the mountain trying to get the goat. He gonna kill himself trying to eat.
Right.
Now, there's a likelihood I might die trying to get this goat. But if I survive, I've also survived with a meal. But if I don't try to get this goat, I'm definitely dead. And I think that's where you get some of these people from, man. So there it is, man.
No, that's a bit much, bro.
He gotta be prepared to stand in the paint with it. Oh, I'm sorry, as they say, stand on business. He got to be prepared to take shots, give more shots. Like, this can't be his best rap. It took him a month to get prepared. If he gonna fire, he got to be firing. Bum, bum, bum. Like, you know what I mean? You can't be up here playing, because if you're gonna keep shooting, it's almost like the mad rapper, dog. You got to keep shooting.
You got to stay alive too. That's a lot. That's a lot he just did, dog. He just did a whole lot.
And that's the dirty game, right? The entourage. I don't think none of them rappers mad about that, but it's the entourage that the dudes stand out like a can of paint, like you know what I'm saying? Like a jelly stain on a white linen suit. He stand out.
It's the people that's with him.
It's the entourage. I'll split you, boy. And before you know it, whoop, whoop, there it is. But no, man. I don't see how in the back, if you don't mind, put it up there. I'll preface this by saying, let me tell y'all something. If you ever go play basketball, which they very rarely do anymore at the parks, pick up basketball, and you see a dude like this, and you get done in, leave your shoes at the court. That's the slowest fadeaway, dog. I haven't seen it like that. All right, we good, dog.
How he playing all that basketball and not losing weight?
Man, because as soon as he finished, that boy gonna get him a 50 piece, man. Anyway, I was just saying, dog, shout out to him, man. Go out there living your best life, dog. That boy a neighborhood hero. That boy a neighborhood hero, man. Appreciate you sharing for the donos tonight, man. Made it go. We in the locker room tonight. Y'all make sure y'all check it out, man. Come on through the locker room.
That's Think, ain't it?
Yeah.
Where you found that at, dog?
And Twitter, the Devil's Workshop.
What you call Twitter?
The Devil's Workshop. Well, there's some stuff on Twitter, dog. I'd be like, Elon Musk, come on, dog. Like some of this stuff, I'd be like,
yeah,
bro.
I think he done took the censorship. I think he done took the censorship or something. Like anything pops up on Twitter on you, dog.
Bro, some of this stuff.
And if you click it, it's gonna keep popping up for you too.
You know what they got now?
Is it,
You don't even have to click it. If you scroll up and you
Yeah.
stay there long enough, it comes part of your algorithm. I'm telling you. If you scroll, like, you don't have to click the video. Yeah. What you got?
Check this. I'm a raise you one. Look at this girl. Her whole Instagram page is her playing basketball against me. And all she do, she got 300,000 followers, and all she do is go to the court.
Set the camera up.
And bro,
It was a regular hoop session until this happened.
And then a skirt
no, and they be talking trash to her like, hey man, you get the girl.
That's wild, bro.
No, you know what it tells me about basketball? That basketball is one of the ultimate skill set sports. Like if you're skilled at it, right? Like if you're skilled at it, you can literally play the game no matter what it looked like.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta have some fundamentals, bro. Yeah. Street, speaking of basketball, let me ask you this.
What's up? Talk to me.
Again, I don't know, dog, but this is getting too far. It's gone too far, big.
What?
Bro, the amount of videos I see on like Twitter, Instagram, YouTube of the nonstop like travelings that you're seeing in the NBA, dog. I mean, dogs like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bro, it's obvious. It ain't even the old gather step anymore. That used to be questionable. Like we literally saw LeBron get the ball in bounds, walk 7 steps, then start dribbling.
I think it's kind of like football and the tackles. I think the offense is doing it, and it's kind of like we're gonna let them get away with that because it's harmless. Like that's you know what I'm saying? That's not the rule. That's not the. Yeah, and I think it is. It's kind of like it's harmless.
I get hold on. I get the LeBron take it in. There's no press. Everybody's down on the other end of the court, and he may walk 6 steps. But if you take 5, 6 steps on the way to the basket, that's harmful. Because as a defender, you know what those 2 steps are like. Like you know how far you need to be trying to guard the dude. You know what I'm saying?
Where you see these videos at?
Bro, they everywhere. Type one in NBA travels. Bro, type one in. Let's see what you got. You got your highlighted, dog? You highlighting the Bible? Okay.
NBA travels.
Put it in there. NBA travel. I guarantee you'll see some wild stuff, dog. Man, we riding out, man, on this Monday, man. 8:44 p.m. Y'all check us out. We'll be in the locker room tonight. Got to talk to the team a little bit. Coach got a message for the team.
And you got to be careful what you're looking at too, because sometimes they'll show it, right? Sometimes they'll show it, but the ref called it, but they won't show you if the ref called it or not.
Okay.
Let me see. NBA travels.
Something like that. Let's put that in there. Bro, you got to do is bounce it, turn the ball up, take 2 steps, bounce it again. Yeah, why I got you on the trade block, Shad? Donnie C, what's up with you, man? One day you'll call in, Donnie C. I appreciate you coming through Hayes Street, man, hanging out with us, man. 400 people currently in the building. Hour 30 on here, man. We don't like to do an hour, but give y'all a little bit more. Got 2 shows tomorrow. Got Hayes Street tomorrow. We have Primetime Talk tomorrow, and then on Wednesday, I know I got Hayes Street, and then we got Kane's Talk Live. Street got the Twitter space with Kane's on Wednesdays. Got a lot of content brewing, man.
Let's see if we got a few right here. Let's see. Are they talking about carries? Let's see.
You probably ain't gonna see it on Instagram because it's too short, but you'll see. Look at that.
Let's see how many steps he took.
He never even put the ball down.
They got it. They got it.
Oh, they may have called that one. Okay, they may have called out. Let's see.
The jump stop. That's called a jump stop.
That's on that. I don't know what you're looking at, but I'll tell you, I've seen it.
That's called a jump stop. Let me see. Damn. They didn't call that. They didn't call that. Huh?
That was traveling?
Yeah.
Where? 1, 2.
3. It's 3 steps. It's 3 steps. He did so fast.
I just saw 2, but if you go down there and look, you'll see it. You'll see it. I don't know what you're looking at.
I think it's the offense. I just put up travels on 1, 4. 3 right now.
1, 2, 3.
Dog, how could you stop dribbling at the top of the key and think you're gonna make it to the basket anyway?
Oh, here we go. Here we go. I got one for you. I think this is it right here. We can get up out of here. Man, it's good hanging out with y'all, man. Over 405 people in the building, baby. Thank y'all for coming out hanging with us.
Make sure y'all hit the like button and share, no matter what side y'all on, man. Hit the like button. That helps us out, man. So if you're watching on Twitter or you're watching on YouTube, either side, man, just take a minute, hit the like button for us. We totally appreciate it, man. If you want to talk to us, send a message, man. You can just send a dono, whatever you got to send, $1.99. I don't know what the Lord should have said. Send a dono in, man. We'll put your message up.
All right, pull that one up. Go to the 2-minute mark. This is a perfect example right here. Go to the 2-minute mark. I think this is a 2-minute mark. Like, this is stuff I be telling. Like, come on, LeBron James. Oh, we ain't get into that. We might do that one tomorrow. We might do LeBron James tomorrow. LeBron James. Mañana.
What about him?
We're looking to it mañana. Let's see. We in Boston right now, so we chilling. You got it? And put it up.
Huh?
Bro.
Wait a minute.
You looking at it?
Yeah. Wait, watch this James Harden one.
Jasmine. Come on, dog.
Wait, hold on. Dribble. 1, 2, 3. What am I doing over here? 4 seconds. 3 seconds. Step back by Harden. And he's fouled.
No, they call foul. Are you serious?
Pushing Harden to his. See a lot of pressure against LeBron James down the stretch. LeBron, greatest space. Can hit it from 3. 3-0 again. LeBron says, okay, you want to go into the pit? I'm going to step.
See what I'm saying?
Yes, I was like,
look at that. Oh my God.
That was crazy.
I'm going to step back, baby. 2 at time. Dirk, got past Harden, and he's fouled. No basket
Matthews made a three.
They put a they put a hopscotch spot at the bottom.
Oh, go to the 2 minute mark. Watch this one.
How many steps he runs? He is.
Right there. Watch this one.
Ran a couple of how many steps he runs. He is really, as LeBron gets away with about 2 steps extra.
Sean Marion also on this Cleveland roster. Joe Harris now in the game, a rookie out of Virginia. Inside, Kirk.
I remember that one right there. I remember that one.
And slips to the rim.
Oh, my
You
bad.
know
Let's
how,
get-
I don't even know how you play basketball your whole life, right? And muscle memory would allow you to do that. But you be in the league so long that your muscle memory changes, because muscle memory, like when somebody would travel when I played basketball, I could feel it.
You can feel it.
Yeah, I could feel that he wasn't supposed to be able to do that. Like, he didn't even have to really see it. It's like, dog, that's traveling, dog. So I don't know how, yeah.
So when they got with that, remember when Harden had the step and then the 1-2, like the step back gather? I was like, here you go. That's gonna be the end of basketball. But that's why I can't watch basketball. It's too finicky, dog. But anyway, man, let's get up out of here, man. All that being said, appreciate y'all. Thank you. Over 400 people in the building. This is Hayes Street. We are in Boston. We were talking about Tom Brady getting roasted, toasted, and burned. Great. If you have not seen it, please go watch it in its entirety. Netflix is sponsoring the show, not. But anyway, hopefully one day they will. But anyhow, man, y'all go check it out. It's 3 hours long, but it is entertaining for real. And
Very good.
Yeah, it's very good, man. And I think that's the shot America needed to say, lighten up, bro. Lighten up. If the GOAT can take it, so can you. Relax. It's comedy.
I agree with you, dog.
Yeah. All right, man. With that being said, we out of here. Street. Peace.
You.